crap.
Try some things, dude. Like,
That PC was pretty mid, yeah.
I see the hardcore server as a very good testing ground to see how seasonal things work, see how harsh we can make it in certain areas, see how lenient we can be in certain areas, and just try different random shit before 4.0 and just see what works the best. Because 4.0 might be the new 6-month wipe system. You know what I mean? It might be it might just come into play that everything becomes seasonal.
Okay, fucky. See you, Riggies.
Yeah, PD's going to be reset entirely. We'll just have a try some things.
So it's going to be all like kind of tests on another server, right? That's what I said from the beginning, right? Why not test these things on another server? It makes sense. Okay, so there's a few different things that I was thinking about or about the hardcore and everything, is that if hardcore becomes whitelist, I feel like that makes the most sense, because if they're separate and we've got a whitelist and we've got a hardcore, then what is everyone going to do for hardcore? Make their same characters but just for hardcore? Make a new one? And it's like, how are you going to keep up with both of these servers doing two stories on both servers? So for me, if they're gonna have a hardcore, I feel like the only way it makes sense is to have them together and to make whitelist hardcore. I don't know which way around it is, because a lot of it's all Coil said right now. But I'm just not really sure. Imagine what's going to happen eventually. I just don't see how most, I don't know how I will. I don't know how most people will do both servers at the same time. I think someone said that the current WL will be public and hardcore will be the new WL. Oh god. But what about all the storylines? It's all kind of like Coil said at this point, right? I don't think anyone truly knows exactly what the plan is, and I'm not sure if even he knows what the plan is just yet. I think it's all like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. Because a lot of people won't like hardcore. I think a lot of this could kill it, and I think this is the point. He's kind of testing things. Whitelist would go public so people can finish their storylines. No one's gonna like, yeah, but then what if public gets like overrun and then you can't even finish your storylines because then there's too many people gets involved? Like, I think the thing is as well, it's not necessarily like not necessarily that it's like a 6-month. I don't know if the wipes are the issue also completely, because I think the issue may be people knowing the time frames of the wipes as well. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to wipe halfway through an arc, but what would stop people from... Because, like, the thing is, people are going to stop RPing, like, 2 months before the fucking wipe, right? If they know when the wipe is. So let's say it's, like, a 6-month wipe thing. You know, everyone knows when it is. People are going to stop caring, like, 2 months before it finishes. So if they don't know when it is, people will RP up until the wipe, right? Kind of like how we have no idea when 4.0 is. People are still trying right now because no one has any idea. And it's going to be inevitable that the arcs are going to get interrupted. But if you do it like that, then you're going to make sure people will keep RPing up until the wipe because they want to know where it is. Yeah, random wipes. It will still affect it, but yeah. There won't be long-term arcs. Long-term arcs are the best, though. That's the thing that's a shame. Right now, I can't really envisage how it will be if there are wipes. If whitelist becomes hardcore, I can't envisage it, and I don't know if it's going to be a good or a bad thing. A lot of people will work with it, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Don't think stories will wipe every 6 months from what Coyle said. So what, you can maybe keep your stories going, but like the economy and everything gets wiped? You don't think there'll be a large audience for GTA Tarkov Edition? Tarkov Edition. Personally, you like long stories. I think a lot of people like long stories. If you're like an avid RP watcher, then yeah, long stories are great. Hardcore just to keep people busy. It sounds like, I mean, from this, he said that he's trying things out to see what will be good for like 4.0. Trying them out now. It's all been being tried out on whitelist right now, but it seems like a hardcore will be coming for more of a test. I just don't know whether hardcore is going to be a separate thing or it's going to be whitelist. When was the last time an actual long-term arc ended? It's kind of good to force people to end arcs sometimes. You don't want to force them. That can make it shit. Sometimes arcs need to come to a round end. And what's the hardcore? Like, more strict. You have to RP your, like, you get, I think, not as much time in prison, but your fines are very heavy. Lots of different things like that. Like, medical is like more serious. I think if you die, it's way more serious. Yeah, like forced ICUs. Yeah, injuries will matter. And things like that. Also, I'm just thinking, arcs don't really end. Arcs only evolve. So, if you're looking for arcs to end, it's not really, doesn't really happen. Like, if you think about it from my perspective, from Scarlet, one of my characters, the Hydra arc turned into the Skarky arc, turned into the Russia arc, etc., etc. Yeah, part of a bigger story. Arcs only evolve and become different things because of the results of them. An arc that doesn't end is a circle. There you go. Look at Cerberus and how that was built up over different arcs. Exactly. Yeah. You missed the Canada visiting arc. Oh, that was real life. Seasons, not arcs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't really like change massively, so I'm a bit cautious of it. Change scares me. But we'll see.